Yo, 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 it's your Barbie Cannon building. And if you're watching this, it's because you're not I want a pee-wee. We're going to jump right into it. Lilith in the 11th house. What is the zodiac sign that rules this house? Aquarius. What is the planetary ruler of this zodiac sign? Uranus. It deals with rebellion, deals with freedom, free thinking, innovation, rebuilding, all that. The weirdo energy. I'm going to call it the weirdo energy, whatever weird is, right? Because what's weird and what's normal, right? I'm going to jump right into it. There's a good chance with you having this placement that you grew up with a sense of pretty much detachment from things, because your abilities, or you felt like your ability to have independent thought, to have pretty much your own mind, to just be who you were, was pushed down, by a caretaker, by, maybe even children in your school, right? You probably dealt with a lot of betrayal, people acting like they wanted to be around you because this energy, this placement has a sort of magnetizing energy to it, because who wouldn't be magnetized to a person who's out of the norm, a person who has quirks, a person who is quote unquote weird to society standards. Again, what is weird? What's normal, right? But who wouldn't want to be around a person who's different from the norm? Which you have in this placement ruled over by Aquarius. Aquarius is known for being more of the quirky, more intelligent, more rebellious type energy. The person who's like, hey, I'm going to be outside of the group. Sometimes I would argue that not everybody with this placement obviously wants to be, outside of the group. But what you have in this placement, you're going to be outside of the group, whether you want to or not. So some people accept that and they're just like, cool. Matter of fact, not even accept it, they embrace it. Whereas other people are like, I just want to be, like, say for example, if you have a rising Libra, right? But you have Lilith in the 11th house. You may desire that cooperation and things like that. So you don't want to be too much out of the norm. You want to cooperate with people. You want to collaborate with people. But you don't like the fact that you can be ostracized by people because they sense something in you that is, I would say, even triggering to them. It triggers maybe their insecurities for them to speak out and for them to be who they truly are. Now, this placement can go one of two ways. It could be you hide from this. You hide from the ability to be free thinking, to be this quirky individual, to be this person who draws a lot of people in, to where, you know what? I'm going to say this. Again, whether you want to have this energy or not, people are going to be drawn in. But again, you're going to have to embrace this type of energy, right? So you could be a person who hides from it, or you can be a person who just embraces this energy, because this rebellious energy is in you. Remember, this is Lilith. This is the untamed, unconscious responses that you have inside of you that come up. Now, whether you want to have awareness to this or not, that's up to you, right? So, yeah. So we're going to continue. We're going to continue what we're talking about the betrayal and things like that. So, say, for example, you may have grown up with a group of kids who you thought were just your friends, and you thought they cared about you, and they thought that, you thought this group would be your group, your people, right? We all know how life works, right? People move on, but with this placement, this is a tough placement to have. I'm not going to lie to you. It's a tough placement to have, because you're going to have a lot of people that betray you. You're going to have a lot of people that see your light and they want to be a part of it in some form or fashion to really pull and take from you. And you probably noticed this in your past from other people that you've been in contact with, right? Don't let this discourage you from being who you truly are at your core, right? You are an independent thinker. You are very intelligent. You pull people in. You are magnetic. You draw people in. Granted, not everybody's good for you, but that's where you use discernment. And that's why I always tell people, you need to meditate. You need to tap into your psychic gifts. You need to tap into your intuition. You will have that discernment to know that person is not for me. This person just wants me for something. You guys are intelligent. Like I said, this is ruled by Aquarius. Aquarius is very intelligent. You will be able to sense a person from a mile away if they're not for you. It's up to you to take the red flags, though. Are you afraid of being alone, right? I don't feel like an Aquarius would be afraid to be alone. No, you guys usually have a more detached way of viewing things. Not necessarily that you don't have emotions. It's just the way that you show emotions is different from, say, for example, a person that would have Lilith maybe in Pisces, man. You know what I'm saying? It may be a different it just may be a different way that you express emotions, right? Because Aquarius is they're more about forward thinking, innovation, and things like that. And emotion only comes really into play when I'm gonna just say rarely. It will rarely come into play as far as decision making is concerned. Not saying that you guys are unemotional, but what you have in this placement, you're not afraid to be alone. So, but if you are afraid to be alone, trust me, with this placement, all it takes is awareness, and you will grow into that mindset of being who you truly are, being that independent free thinker, that person who's not afraid to step out on a limb and say, hey, I'm here, and you accept me. You either accept me or you don't. Either way, it don't make me no difference, because I'm fine with myself, right? So you probably dealt with a lot of betrayal, probably dealt with a lot of people trying to pull your light down because they don't like the fact that you're quirky. They don't like the fact that you're intelligent, you're a free thinker. Now, this could go to extremes now. You can be the person who is balanced, and it's three things. I say, number one, you could be the person who's completely is like unconscious of this need to be outspoken, this need to be quirky in some type of way, for this need to stand out in some type of way, to show your weirdness to people. Or you could be number two, you could be the person who is balanced in that way, where they know when to step off the stage. They know when to not be too flamboyant, right? They know when to just calm down, and have a balance. Sometimes you on the stage, sometimes you're not on the stage. But there's the other side where you could be completely flamboyant, and then that's when you really could inspire people to just hate you for no reason, or people to dislike you because you just over bombastic in your appearance, or you purposely. I'm gonna say this: there's nothing wrong necessarily. You may be. Because I don't want to come off as sounding like I'm like talking at you. There's nothing wrong with you being bombastic in your appearance, but don't be doing it purposely with the thought of, oh, I want to piss somebody off. You know what I'm saying? So you could be in that spectrum where, oh, I'm just doing whatever I want to do, and whatever you feel, you just say how you feel. You do what you feel, and you don't care how it hurt. You don't care how it impacts others. You know what I'm saying? So again, it's a balance, meditation, focus on the thought, observe the thought, let it flow through you, right? As far as a career is concerned and things like that, I believe people with this placement, I believe you need to be working by yourself. Eventually, you're going to get to the point, because this place, what you have in this placement, is a good chance that you have a hard time with keeping a job for a long period of time, because you are a free thinker. You want to work. You want to think for yourself. You want to work for yourself. Whether you believe that or not, you want to work for yourself. So I would say, if you want to jump out on a limb and you want to just work for yourself, I say obviously have a plan and take the right steps to, be pragmatic in your approach, in my opinion, right? Or if you want to just jump out there and you feel like you got that, I'm all for it. I'd say be a little bit more pragmatic and step after step, right? Get you a job to hold you until you figure out that way to make those multiple streams of income, things like that, and work for yourself, right? But you need to be working for yourself. I don't care what nobody says. With this placement, you have Aquarius energy running through a displacement that you have. So you need to be working for yourself in some form or fashion. You need to be, it may be hard, it may be tough, but eventually you will break through. You have the intelligence, you have the skills, you have the expertise, you have the magnetic pull to pull the right people into you, to attract the right situations, to, somebody said, I remember hearing somebody say that luck pretty much comes with preparation, and success really comes with a little bit of luck and preparation. My bad, I kind of messed that up, but I think I did still mess that up, but you get the point. Success really usually comes from a little bit of luck and preparation. So understand that you have the expertise, you have what it takes to draw in the people that you need to make your dreams a reality. So you need to be working for yourself, right? I would argue that you won't have fulfillment in life unless you are working for yourself, or you have some type of autonomy in whatever you do and work. You won't have peace. You know what I'm saying? So that is really what I want to say when it comes to a career. Whatever you do, I'm not going to go into specifics of what I feel like you should do. Just whatever you decide to do, you need to go full throttle with it, right? Okay, so you work your job, come back home, work on what you need to work on, right? Or if you want to jump right out there and you just want to do it, I'm all for it. If you believe in it, do what you need to do, right? For more of my tips, I want you to, number one, accept the fact that you are different. You're a weirdo. Whatever weird means, whatever normal is, right? I'm gonna stay on the first one for a second. You're a weirdo. Accept who you are in the deepest, sincerest, genuine way possible. Accept that you are outspoken. Accept that you are very intelligent. Accept that you have what it takes to make your dreams a reality. That's number one. Number two, learn balance. Balance. No one to step off the stage. No one, you don't have to be a rebel all the time. Everybody's not out to get you all the time. You don't have to always be the best in the room. You don't always have to be the most intelligent. Sit back and observe things. Aquarius, you guys are good at that. You guys are good at keeping a level head and observing things from an outside looking in type perspective, from more of an objective standpoint. Whereas other signs may not have that ability unless you have other placements in your chart that will aid in that, right? That's number 2. Number 3, you need to start meditating. If you're not meditating, you need to meditate. I don't care if you're doing it 2 minutes a day, but you need to learn how to be an observer to your thoughts. Your emotions explain one of 2 things: that you're either in a vibrational alignment with who you are, or you're not in vibrational alignment with who you are. Anything else, disregard it. And I stand on that. That's all I have for this. I hope I helped y'all out. Lilith in the 11th house, Aquarius. Shout out to y'all. I love y'all. Again, you are worthy. You don't have to fix nothing about you. You don't have to fix anything about you. Listen to me. You don't have to fix anything about you because you're not broken. I love you. You are seen, you are heard, and you are loved. I had to take a break, y'all. Had to do some clearing up of just a lot of stuff, man. You know, I had a lot of stuff on my plate mentally and work and everything like that. So I just want to let y'all know I ain't going nowhere, and I'm gonna be pumping these videos out because I truly believe in helping y'all and giving y'all the guidance and any type of just the guidance and the wherewithal to just answer any questions you guys might have, man. I love you guys, and I mean it from the sincerest part of my heart, right here, baby. But yeah, so our boy RPK in the building. I love y'all, man. Y'all have a blessed day.